I'm not gonna change anything, but not to change anything, I have to do some processing, because when we bring it up to level, balance are gonna shift. Hello everyone, welcome back to McSolaar TV. Hope you're having a great day. I brought back the rapid fire Q&A. So in this series of videos, I'm gonna answer your questions. Before we start, please check the info box down below for my mixing courses on ProMix Academy, free plugin special discounts and offers, and if you want to support the channel. But most important, if you really want to learn how to mix and master professionally, click the join button down here, become a MixBuzz TV member and access the already big and always growing library of in-depth mix and mastering courses, videos and tutorials. Full mixes, breakdowns from start to finish. Mastering courses with all the settings for my analog gear and plugins, special videos and a lot more. You also get mix consultations with me via Skype or email. Engine, it's Archie, the winner of Bella's remix contest. By the way, the second one is coming. Is mastering really necessary for good sound, or is just for loudness war, or both? I want to say 99% of the time, mastering, yes, it's necessary. But that does not mean that the mastering stage should change the mix to any extent, okay? Mastering is needed for loudness war. It's needed usually to bring a mix to a commercial level, which doesn't necessarily need to be stupid loud. Most genres require a standard level. That's the truth, okay? And all the people that say, oh, the loudness war is over because of the streaming services, that's laughable, okay? Loudness has never been as important as now. And it will probably be even more in the future, but I'm not going into that. Read all the comments of the people that say, oh, damn, I follow the -14 LUFS, now my track sounds like deflated and lower than anything else on the market. No shit. But seeing the mastering just for loudness is wrong. A good mastering engineer would probably, if there's room for improvement, make your track sound better. Because of several reasons. First of all, because if he's talented, he's a fresh ear with experience, with the gear, with the monitoring system, to correct maybe a few minor things, okay? Or to enhance what's already there. Mastering doesn't have to be heavy-handed all the time. Mastering was never heavy-handed until all the home mixers came and they started relying on mastering to fix bad mixes. And of course, us mastering engineers, we do that because it's a service that we provide. And that became the big numbers, okay? Most mixers, not really my clients, but if you look around the feedback of people, a lot of people send the mixes and they need a lot of work because their low end is out of whack, their top end is too bright, the stereo field is messed up and all that. So they require a heavy-handed. But mastering in an ideal situation is never something heavy-handed. Some songs don't need anything, as in don't need EQ or correction, which is, let's be honest, it's really rare. Just simply because you send it to a professional, that's the problem. I see people, oh, I have better result mastering on my own. Yeah, because you found a shit mastering engineer. That's the problem. It's hard because right now everybody with a computer and a piece of gear sells mastering services and mixing services. So of course people run into bad experiences, especially with the cheap bottom of the barrel rates and services. I mean, we talked about this, right? In this business, for the most part, you get what you pay. So it takes a little bit of time to research and find a master engineer that understands you, that understands your style, that has experience, maybe in so many different genres, and it doesn't turn your mix inside out just to impress you, okay? That's the first thing. The second, some mixes really are extremely well done and they need just maybe 1 or 2 dB of processing, whether it's like 1 dB of EQ and 1 dB of compression, okay? If I master my mixes, to be honest, you know my methods. I don't delegate anything to mastering, okay? I don't delegate anything. But it's also true that some processing are better done on an entire mix, on a 2-track, instead of going and digging into single tracks when you already have a balance. And there are some analog units that if you run your mix into it and you know how to use it, it's undeniable that it will sound more euphonic, it will sound better. And there are a few things that are somewhat accepted as being universally good sounding, okay? Few rare cases, you don't absolutely need to do anything to your mix, but If you want to bring your mix to a commercial level, which again doesn't necessarily mean -4 LUFS, but it could be just a conservative level. All the processing that we do to bring a mix to a level, to a commercial level, are somewhat destructive, and they can change the balance of what was a perfect mix. So yes, you need mastering to avoid to change your mix. When you do, even if, again, you don't want to push it to extremes, when you bring it to a level. And this should actually be one of the main jobs of a master engineer. You know, if the client tells you, I like my mix, just bring it up, don't change anything. Well, I'm not going to change anything, but not to change anything, I have to do some processing, because when we bring it up to level, balance are going to shift and things are going to change. So I need to bring it up and maintain what you had in the mix, which is not as easy as it sounds. Okay, I hope this answers the question.
Hands on my neck, hands grip my throat. Lift me up, man,